Hi everybody. I am here with the teachers of Reclaim Arts Academy. My name is Amy Stubblefield. My husband Dory and I are the directors of Reclaim Arts Academy, and we are blessed to be able to work with this amazing group of people. This is our staff. They teach everything from dance to drama to art and music, and they're going to talk to you a little bit about what they do today. This group of people is so amazing. They're some of the most talented people in this area. They have a combined 350 years of experience in their fields, and I'm just so excited to be able to let them introduce themselves and let you hear from them about what they are going to be teaching for us this next year at Reclaim. So we'll start right here.
I'm Stephanie, and I will be teaching Lyrical 1 and Hip Hop.
I'm Megan Chandler, and I teach musical theater.
I'm Julian Jamar, and I teach drama to the upper elementary age, and this year we'll be teaching one-act play, which I'm really excited about, and I also teach a multi-generational creative writing class.
I'm Barbara Bend. I teach private piano lessons.
My name is Bova Stalkup, and I'll be teaching graphic design, video production, and intro to computing.
My name is Kenneth Jordan. I'll be teaching beginner class guitar.
My name is Mara Johnson, and I will be teaching 3 mixed media classes, one for 3 to 6, one for 9 to 12, and then 13 and up, which I'm really excited about.
My name is Cheryl Bandy, and I will be painting. I will be teaching painting and drawing to 12-year-olds on up through 8th and 9th grade.
I'm Brittany Dooley, and I teach Scottish country dancing.
I'm Beth Rudy, and I'm teaching a strings class, violin, cello, from 8 years old up through adult.
My name's Tanisha Graham, and I'll be teaching Lyrical 2 and 3, about ages 8 and up.
Okay, so now that you've had a chance to meet our teachers, this is an amazing group of people, like I've said before, and they commit so much time and effort to being here and teaching, pouring into our community, the students who come to our school. And it's important for us to think about why. We think about why we do this often, because we don't pay these guys a whole lot of money. I wish I could give them all $1 million, but I can't. But they really do love what they do. They have a passion for what they do, and why we do this is really important. So Tanisha, why don't you talk a little bit about why this teaching and this environment is such a big deal for us?
Well, I think, year after year, you decide what things you're going to commit to as far as ministry and what you're passionate about. And I think it's important to align your talents with your ministry. I think it can be very powerful when you do that. And I think teaching, the next generation that our most powerful gifts that we can use for the Lord are already within us. And just trying to expand that with kids, whether it be dance or music. We all have kids, and most of us have full-time jobs. And this is a commitment that I've made because I feel like these students need to see godly leaders that don't really waver when it comes to what our purpose is and how we use our talents.
Awesome, thank you. So she pretty much summed it up in a nutshell. Every one of us believe that the Lord has given us our creative giftings. He's given us the ability to learn the different skill sets that we have. And we know that it's important for us to pass those things on to the people around us and to encourage others to use their creative giftings for the Lord. And so that's really why we're here. The fun thing about being with a group like this is that there is no end to the amazing and creative things that they come up with to do. So we have lots of new things coming this year, and we want to give some of these guys a chance to share with you some of the new classes that they'll be teaching. So the first one we're going to talk about is one-act play. We're really excited about this because we're going to be expanding our theater department to include one-act play this fall. Miss Julian Jamar is going to teach that. So Julian, why don't you tell us a little bit about how one-act play is going to work?
Oh my goodness, we're so excited about this year. We've had a lot of people ask us for theater that is not singing and dancing, because a lot of kids want to be involved in theater, but they're not wanting to sing and dance on stage or have solos or things like that. So this is a chance for kids who want to expand their theater repertoire, but they're not looking to dance and sing on stage. So we're going to do Tom Sawyer this year, which we've already been looking at the script and we've found what we want to do. Very, very excited about it and cannot wait to get going on it in the fall. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes,
we
it is.
are really excited to see who comes and joins us. We know that this community has so many dramatic children. And, we have had the joy of having them with us in musical theater, and we just can't wait to see what comes as they do Tom Sawyer in the fall. So it's going to be really a lot of fun. Okay, next we have Miss Mara. And your classes are expanding also. You're going to be teaching mixed media art to pretty much everybody from preschoolers to adults. So why don't you tell us about your classes and how they'll be organized this year?
So this year we did mixed media between the ages of 9 and 11, and that class will be expanded to include age 12. And really this type of art you can do all ages. So we went ahead and made a separate class for ages 3 to 6 and also for 13 to adult. So this year we had some great experiences. We actually did a living art photo shoot where we painted the skin of the children and we made them look like paintings. And at the showcase we will have an art movement piece on stage. Instead of just having a gallery, we'll have both. So I wanted to go ahead and incorporate adults. The adults and the 13 and up to adults will have a chance to go delve into deeper meanings of the class. A lot of times we like to do prayer and reflections before our art, or we'll put it into our art and people don't even know there's layers of that in there. The ages 3 to 6 year olds, we're just gonna be messy. That is the plan. We will play with paint, we'll probably do things with pudding, century boxes, everything, and that is actually a class for a small young artist and a parent or grandparent, so that will help me have some of the mess on somebody else, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. We have a 4-year-old, and I think he's going to love it. So we're gonna go get messy with Miss Mara in art this fall. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so our dance department is also expanding. The Lord brought us a new dance teacher this year, Stephanie Nelson. She's gonna be helping with lyrical, but she has a passion for hip hop, which is really exciting. So Stephanie, tell us about your vision for teaching hip hop at Reclaim.
So I found in this world where there's just so many things going on that hip hop allowed myself and all of my friends to express ourselves in ways that you can't with words. And so I was hoping to bring that to this area, this community, and help children who feel like they don't know how to communicate, they don't know how to talk to people. And instead of having to come up with words, they can dance it out, find that groove, and learn how to express themselves and not have to hold it in all the time. And that's not just for kids, it'll be for adults too. So, I mean, we all have the same problem. It doesn't matter how old you are.
You're right.
So I hope that that's what this will do for the whole community.
That's awesome. That's going to be really cool to see. And you're right. So many people, we struggle with how to fully express ourselves, and dance is one more way for us to just show what the Lord has put inside us. And so that's going to be really exciting. Okay, next we have Mr. Kenneth Jordan, and he's a new teacher for us this year. He's going to be teaching our beginning guitar class, and Kenneth has lots of experience with guitar. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience with guitar?
Well, I picked up guitar a long time ago just as a stress relief class and began to love it. Had a friend that showed me a couple of chords, and beyond that, I was hooked. Took a class guitar from a phenomenal guitar teacher, and I have played for more than 20 years now. And I've been teaching for more than 10 years in official capacities on and off. And I think one of the things I love about guitar, it's a simple instrument, but you can continue to grow with it. You can piddle around with it. You can carry it wherever you want to go.
Right.
But the possibilities are almost limitless, and it's always fun to begin to see those people who didn't think they had any talent whatsoever to begin to realize that there's something stirring in them. So I'm looking forward to those aha moments with the beginner guitars, and I'm not sure what age ranges we have. A lot of times it's the physical limitations. How big is your hand? How small is your guitar? But I've taught kids through adults in their 60s and 70s who came in saying, I can't play. And we try to change that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And this class is going to be for, I think we start at age 10 all the way up through adults. So this is a great class for adults who maybe want to try something new. This class was a big hit this year. We had lots of adults and kids who jumped in there and worked on learning guitar together. So that's a really great place to start. Okay, so next we have Mr. Bubba Stalkup. He is our resident technology expert. He knows all things tech. And so, Bubba, tell us all about what you're going to be teaching this year.
So I'll be taking over the graphic design from Jonathan Saltemeyer, who set it up wonderfully. I sat in and taught his class a couple of times in his stead, and I like where he's going. So we're going to continue on with that. And it's important because God has really put inside of us, as you were talking about earlier, this desire to create as he has created us. And we want to make things, and why not do them well? So that's what we want to do. We want to teach people how to take the things that are in your brain and put them out there for the masses. And digital content is the most consumed content. And so I want to take what I know and help kids through adults figure out how to do that, how to go from concept to storyboard to design, whether that's graphic design or video production, which is the tip top of the most consumable media through Instagram and Twitter and social media in general. And then you look at big box office movies, it's all digital content. So I'm gonna take what I know and try and impart it on people. And if that's not your thing, if you really just wanna know how to work a Google spreadsheet or how to navigate a Word document, we're gonna have the intro to computing as well. And I hope to bring people to a better understanding and less frustration when given simple tasks like sending a PDF.
I may need to come take that class.
Hour is this class.
Yes, and so I love that we're able to incorporate digital arts because, like Bubba said, it's everywhere. It's what we do. It's how we live our lives now, and it's really important, I think, for us to incorporate technology into our creative expression because it is such a big part of our lives. We don't want to do this is my life and then technology's over there in its own little box. We want to be sure all of it is incorporated together and that it's all given to the Lord as a gift to Him. And so those classes are all going to be really, really great and important for this generation to take and understand how those things work. We have one more new class. Miss Sarah Spillman will be teaching a music theory and sight singing class, and she is a genius at all things vocal and musical. And so this is going to be a really great class for people who want to expand their understanding of music theory or be able to sight read better. It's a class for all ages. So if you are from 11 to adult and want to take a new class on music theory and bolster your skills there, then this would be a great one to take. I wish I had time to talk with every one of these teachers. What you heard here was just a smidge of the passion and the heart and the understanding that they have of how to use their gifts for the Lord. It's a blessing to be able to work with them every week, and what they have to offer you and this community is just amazing. I'm so thankful to have this group of people gathered together, and I hope that you will take advantage of what we have to offer. Be sure, adults, that you check out our classes. Our multi-generational classes have gone really well this year, and we've expanded. As you heard, we're going to be offering art and dance, among other things, and so you'll want to check that out. Also, adults do get $100 off your registration, and so we just want to really encourage you guys. This is not just for kids. We all need to be expressing ourselves creatively. We all need to be communicating with the Lord in a creative way. That's how He made us. It's part of us, and so we want to encourage you to do that. There is one more change that you do need to know about. Our class days this next year, because we're growing, are going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So be sure you look at the schedule when you register to make sure you have the correct days and times on those classes. And the last thing is, of course, registration information. You can find everything that you want to find on our website, redeemingthearts.org. You can find out about all of our classes, and you can register online. And so we hope to see you in the fall. We're looking forward to taking a creative journey with you this next year. Thank you.